It's time for another check on the weather. With those winter conditions expected to come overnight, we send it over to meteorologist Connor Thompson for a look at the forecast.
Yeah, right now it's looking pretty quiet, but you can see behind me pink and purple indicating some winter weather issues here across the region in the coming hours. Winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories here across the region. All these go into effect in just about 15 minutes from now, expire at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. But it doesn't really matter if you're in the warning or advisory region. We're still looking at a lot of snow here as we head on into the overnight period. That snow trying to push its way, and then I think this is picking up just a snow that's not reaching the ground quite yet, but we are expecting to see that snow develop here. And as we head out to the wider view, you'll notice there's that snow, and just to the south of us, there's that mix. There's some concern that could make its way up to the New York-Pennsylvania border. I'll explain what I mean by that coming up in just a moment, but you'll notice wider view here, yeah, that snow moving on in. Expected to be a rather active overnight period. So future track, getting right into it, you'll notice around midnight, heavier areas of blue on here indicate heavier snowfall rates. It is possible we will see snowfall rates between 1 inch to 2 inches an hour. That will impact travel greatly here as we head on into the overnight period. The good news is this is a quick mover. It's entering and leaving rather quickly. So around 4 o'clock, those snow showers tomorrow morning will start to subside. Then most of the day tomorrow is looking rather quiet here across the area. Maybe a few scattered snow showers off and on here as we head on into our Sunday. But most of that snow, yeah, it's going to fall as we head overnight, and that's going to have an impact on the roads, like I mentioned. Primary and secondary roadways here. So primary, we're talking about 17, 81, 88, for example. Those are going to be highly impacted. The crews are going to focus on those first, but regardless, it's not going to be great driving conditions. And if you're heading out on your area roadways, your secondary roadways, those neighborhoods, look at overnight tonight. Very high likely impact here. So if you have to be out, make sure you give yourself plenty of time. Make sure you use extreme caution. But if you don't need to be out there, don't be out there. Let those crews do their job, clear the roadways to make sure it's safe for everyone out there. I have changed the snowfall map based on recent model guidance. And then, again, don't get too caught up in these higher numbers here. Those are only going to be for very localized areas. I think a lot of us probably be between that 7 to 8 inch mark here across the region. But you'll notice I moved that pink farther west in line with those warnings that we saw issued. And you even see 4 to 8 over in spots in Tioga, up towards Tompkins County, down into Bradford and Susquehanna County. Regardless of where you are, advisory or warning, we're going to get some snow, folks. That's the fact of the matter. And as we head further west, only looking at 3 to 6 inches of snow. In addition to the snow, once it leaves tomorrow, we are left behind with some pretty breezy conditions. Maybe winds up to near 25 miles an hour. Nothing as bad as what we saw on Friday with those wind advisories, but still very breezy conditions here as we head on into the day tomorrow. Quickly looking at temperatures, you'll notice overnight those temperatures only falling down low to mid-20s. Going to make the snow right around where we expect it to be with a 10-to-1 ratio, 12-to-1 ratio. But you'll notice as we head on into the afternoon for our Sunday, temperatures actually rise a bit. Upper 20s, lower 30s. Not too bad of a day here, but it is going to be rather quiet here as heading on into our Sunday evening. But I quickly want to touch on the active stretch of weather that's going to happen next week. Same time frame, Thursday, Friday, into the weekend. Thursday morning, yeah, area of low pressure moving on through. Still ways out there, still fuzzy on the details, but it's looking like it's going to be another wintry mess here, very similar to what we saw on Thursday. And as we fast forward into Saturday, yeah, we're looking at another system moving on through, and it's not looking like it's going to be pleasant either. So we'll keep you up to date with all the information on that. But the first look weather day expires probably after tomorrow mid-morning, that we're looking at some quieter conditions Monday and Tuesday, but Thursday, Saturday, the days we're watching out for as we enter next week.